Welcome to episode 177 of Watch and Complain, watchingcomplain.com. The Last of Us, episode 4, Please Hold to My Hand. I'm pretty sure it's Please Hold Onto My Hand.
Or please hold my hand.
Or could be. So someone wrote this wrong.
Someone's reading it wrong, too.
Is it? Is it?
You're not even pointing to
What's
the right
it say?
one. You'll notice, too,
What's it say, Rob?
that I haven't sworn yet, and Phil will swear before me.
I would never swear. I'm in church.
The Church of Star Wars.
Oh, we're going back to that again.
Yup.
Traveling through Missouri, Joel and Ellie are forced to take a detour through Kansas City, where they are ambushed.
Yep.
Thank you. Joel kills 2 of the bandits, but a third overpowers him and nearly chokes him to death before Ellie saves him by shooting the man with Frank's pistol.
Awesome. And what I did like about this is, so everything was going and going well. You know, it's a good show. But I love how Ellie shoots this guy, and then she's like panicked because she's like, "Oh man, I've never shot anybody before." And the guy's like, "No, it's okay, it's okay. I'll tell my mom that it's all right." And he's like, "I can't feel my legs. I can't move. I love that panic when that guy was like, "Dude, I can't move my legs." So she clearly shot him in the spine, right? Yeah. And I was just like, what a cool thing to include in that scene, because that scene could have been like, "Oh, you know, my arm, you've shot my arm." Oh, and it could have been, you're worried about this guy jumping back up and attacking them, but instead they're like, they shot him in the legs, they crippled him, and now the humane thing to do to this guy is to kill him.
Yeah.
Like it's such an intelligent, in my opinion, such an intelligent turn on its head that I was like, this is why this is a good show, man. It you know, and something that happens in the next episode was kind of, I saw that coming a mile away. But this, I didn't see coming, and I was like, dude, what a smart thing to do for this show. I really like that.
More bandits find the bodies. Their leader, Kathleen, wasn't that a good surprise? What's her name?
Melanie Linsky.
Yeah, she's...
And it's funny, that came out, I was watching it with Leslie, I'm like, and she knows, but I looked over at Leslie because I have to say it every time I see her. I'm like, I have such a crush on Melanie Linsky. She's a wonderful actress in everything she's ever been in. But yeah, there is something about Melanie Linsky that is just so sexy to me. She's just gorgeous, and she's pretty, and she's a good actress, and like everything about her.
And the most important part is that she's a good actress.
She, you know what? Like, and I really recommend to people, if you've never watched Heavenly Creatures, which was Peter Jackson's first real movie. He made like Meet the Feebles and Bad Taste and stuff like that. But if you watch Heavenly Creatures, she's amazing in it, and she's so young. She's like fucking, I want to say like 19 years old. She's super. Both her and Kate Winslet super young. And they're incredible in it. And that when I saw that movie, I was like, dude, this girl is an amazing actress. And then, you know, I saw her in other stuff where she always has to have an American accent now for some reason. But she's great. Love Melanie Linsky.
And she's really good in
Yellow Jackets,
which is coming back soon, right?
Right. Can't wait for that to come back, man.
So Kathleen believes Joel and Ellie might be in contact with a man named Henry and orders a manhunt.
Well, I'll save it to the next episode. This paid off well, but you had to pay attention for it to pay off well.
Joel counsels Ellie about the firefight and gives her the pistol back. Interesting choice, but I think that's the right choice. Like, yep. I'm sorry, like we both have kids. In this situation,
you want to shoot them sometimes.
We will give the gun or the weapon or the knife to them. Obviously, because like anything can come out and kill you.
Also, you want to be like, motherfucking kid, I'm going to give you this gun. If you shoot it at me, I'm going to stab you. That's what was going through his head. He's like, I'll stab this fucking brat.
Kathleen's second in command thinks he has found Henry's hideout.
I had a problem with the second in command guy.
Yeah, the bearded guy?
Bearded and very coiffed hair. Because it got me thinking, okay, there's an apocalypse. What do you look like? For me, I can't grow a beard, so I would have like Pedro Pascal's patchy ass
Maybe
hair.
It's the only thing that he can work on.
But my question is, and you know what? I don't know. So guys who have like big ass beards, you let me know. But I assume you would have to do a lot of sculpting to get that beard just how we had it.
Yeah, beard oil.
But why would you be using that in the apocalypse?
Why not? If you have it.
I guess.
It's like the only extra thing you have.
And his hair
maybe.
is perfectly like because my question was, if it was the apocalypse and I'm thinking to myself, my hair would grow out and I would just, as soon as my hair, I would be wearing a hat. As soon as my hair was long enough for ponytail, right? If I wanted to grow it long.
And you wouldn't be showering much.
No, exactly. So you'd be like a greasy, disgusting dirtball.
Yeah.
If I had access to a sharp enough knife or a sharp enough razor, I'd constantly just be shaving my head, right? To be like you are, like it's nothing.
Well, yeah, because I keep shaving my head.
Yeah, exactly. When you don't want to your hair to grow out and look like Samson.
Well, remember that old look of mine, like I looked like Jesus, and people
right.
kept saying "Fat Jesus," so I was like, "Gotta shave it."
Bet that guy hates black mermaids.
But now I'm thin. I could be thin Jesus. You know,
true.
like Jesus.
If I was in the apocalypse, one, I'd be dead because I'm not running with my back as bad as it is. But if I was growing long hair, that was one thing. Like, you know how Tess was in a ponytail all the time? That would be how you would look. If you were going to grow your hair out, it'd just be in a ponytail all the time. Yeah. I don't get why Pedro Pascal has like his messy cut. I don't get why this guy had this coiffed hair. And I get like I get that it's a show and we don't want these people to look like 12 monkeys.
It's fictional, Rob.
Right? But that guy stood out to me. I'm like, why does that guy look so coiffed? You know, I expect if you're gonna have a huge ass beard, remember Tormund Redbane or Giantsbane, sorry, in Game of Thrones with the huge red beard and the long red hair. Yeah. That's how you would look, just this massive fucking red beard.
I can just picture Rob's watching this show, and for the rest of the episode, while he's watching, all he's thinking about is this guy's beard.
Yeah, thinking about cuddling it.
It's a beautiful beard. Kathleen's second in command thinks he has found Henry's hideout, but something is growing under the building. What could it be?
I did like that, how they're showing, like it comes up and goes down.
It's like breathing, yeah.
I like that a lot.
Kathleen orders it kept secret until they find Henry.
Now, one thing that I was not nervous about is the wrong word, but I was like, okay, you guys got to sell me on this. Because with this show, a lot of when I'm watching it is like, okay, I see what you guys are going for. Now sell me on it. And it was, why would Melanie Linsky be the one in control? Right? I was like, what does she have that would keep her at the top of the food chain? I'm like, all right, that's you know, that's the bait, the hook that you guys are giving me. You got to sell me on it. And when she's talking to those people, we're better than you. We're people. You guys are all rats. You guys are all informants for Fedra.
That's the next episode.
Was it? Okay. Well, even with the doctor, we use the doctor then because she talks to the doctor.
Sure, yeah.
And she says to the doctor, she's like, look, he's like, you know, I delivered you. She's like, I don't give a fuck. If you don't give me what I want, I will kill you. And then she holds a gun, and you're like, okay, maybe, and you know, she doesn't shoot it. Maybe she doesn't have it in her. Then she goes in, she gets the information she needs. She's like, all right, I'm going to sell up. She just shoots him and walks away.
She wasn't going to, and then something happened, and she was
and then
like,
she does. My point is, and then when it's the next episode, but when she's talking to bearded, good-looking guy, and she's like,
keep it for the next episode.
He says to her, I will not keep it for the next episode. But he says, like, you have the power, or he says, like, you don't have the convictions or the niceness or the he has a great way of saying it, but like, you don't have the kindness your brother had. You know, you were kind of a darker person that's supposed to lead because you can do the shit that needs to be done. And yeah, there are some things that she does in the next episode that we'll talk about in the next episode.
So we find out when she kills this guy that she does have.
She's got a mean streak. There's a reason for her to be at the top.
Joel and Ellie sleep in a high-rise apartment for the night, hoping they can scout a way out of the city in daylight. They awaken to find Henry and his much younger brother Sam holding them at gunpoint.
Now, you didn't really know
Sam.
You didn't know that Sam was his brother.
At the time, yeah.
I kind of believed it. I thought it would have been kind of neat if it was his son and like, hey, you know, him and his girlfriend got pregnant really, really young and she died and blah, 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 blah.
Too much on the nose for the...
Might be, but I was like, you know, they could go that way if they wanted to, but then they went the way the younger brother, and I thought that was fine.
So this episode was not really one of those like amazing episodes. It wasn't
I
a
preferred
clincher. It was the build up episode.
I preferred this over episode 3. It
But
was
did
just
you prefer it over episode 5?
no.
That's
Yeah.
I preferred episode 3 over both of them together.
No, I episode 3 again doesn't have anything going with our existing narrative of Joel and Ellie, which is what I want to watch. And I know we're very different in that. You wanted this universe to expand. I wanted to stay in the straight and narrow. I like that a lot. I love seeing these two actors together. I think they're really, really impressive actors, and they're really good in these roles.
You should probably watch a play. Well, not yet. When we're
Probably
done,
watch a play. I have seen a play before.
I stopped. Talking.
Pirates of Penzance. The Phantom of the Opera.
Did you see the Phantom?
I do. I've seen it like 4 times. I love the
in
Phantom of the
person?
Opera. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
God.
Have you watched the
Movie?
movie?
Unfortunately.
I guess.
With Gerard Butler.
Is it a movie, like straight up movie, or is it? Oh, I guess you're answering my
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Gerard
You know
Butler
what?
probably wouldn't do a live depiction.
It's not terrible, and his singing is okay. I just wish he'd sing with a Scottish accent.
For some reason, I love Gerard Butler. No, it's probably because of my wife. She loves Gerard Butler.
I love Gerard Butler from 300. I do not love Gerard Butler from Plane.
So this episode scored an even higher rating, which is great.
Good. It's a very good show.
We've gone
And again, in my opinion, for details like, oh God, I can't move my legs. You shot me, because that,
There's a lot of small things.
yeah,
in
and
this,
and it's a small thing that happens to change and it's a big change. Like that guy can't survive anymore in the world that he's in. So, and then you have to know it, like as Joel's our antagonist, our protagonist. You have to wonder what he struggles with. Like, shit, I got to kill this kid. I don't want to, but I have to. 1, because he's going to alert people that we're here. Yeah. And 2, there's no way a person that can't walk is going to survive an apocalypse like this. So there's all sorts of stuff, going through his head. And by showing it to you and by making our protagonist the cause of it, it also puts it the weight of what they've got to go through in your head. So it's really, I find it really intelligent like that.
I was sitting there going, oh, what is he doing? Which way is he going to go with it? So yeah, and it's a weird situation because it's like, do you leave him, but he'll know where you are? Like, how does that work? He'll call out maybe, or he'll.
It really.
Do you drag him to his house? Like, I don't know what.
It really kind of works on your kind of how bad could I possibly be, and how good do I want to stay? You know what I mean?
Or even like how smart you are. Because like the smart idea is to shoot him.
But if you do the wrong thing, you can just restart the whole game.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah. You load a save.
Yeah.
Load a save point. You know how you press the start button, and you save the game, and then if you do something wrong, you can go back to that point.
You know what? I have a bad habit of, I don't know why, but I'll be playing a game and I have all these auto saves. And then I'll have like my own saves that before I go around a quarter or something, I'll save. I might get killed or whatever.
Yeah, I'll do that often.
I'll go back and delete all of them because I don't want a whole bunch of them.
Yes. I have a game called XCOM 2, and it only lets you save 100 times.
Oh, shit.
Like
keep 100 saves or save 100 times?
No, just 100 saves.
Okay. So
like you can overwrite them, but then you have 100 saves there, and it won't let you do a new save.
Oh, Christ.
And it's not that I want to. It's not that I'm worried that I'm overwriting an old save that I'm going to go back to. I'm never going to go back to any of the previous saves up to like 2 previous saves.
Right.
But I want the easiest way for me to do this is to go new save each time.
Yeah.
But it doesn't allow you to do that, which is annoying.
No, I go back and delete all my old saves, and I'm like, fuck. I deleted that save, but I need to go back to that spot.
That's what I don't want. Anyway, this was a good episode, but it wasn't one of those ones where you can go to a friend and be like, this one will get you. No, it's just a lead up to the next episode.
The only thing I say to my friends is, guys, I know this guy Phil, he fucking hates Black Mermaids, but while we're talking about Black Mermaids, you got to watch The Last of Us because it's such a goddamn good show.
You should do that next time you're talking. On your other podcast, just bring up the Black Mermaid problem. You should bring it up. Oh, no.
Problem. See,
Not
anything
that
I can
black
come up
mermaids are a problem. I mean, like, the problem that I'm currently having with the internet. Oh, God.
Oh, that was good. We're sorry you've been watching. We're really sorry you've been watching this episode of Watch and Complain.
Never going to stop.